Morning all, and we're back out tench fishing. Down on my little favourite tench pond, and of course I've got the pond to myself as usual. Nobody wants to fish it, so I've got my favourite little spot in the corner here by this sunken tree. It's been good to me in the past, and I'm hoping it's going to be good to me today. Got all day, so plenty of time to get one or two tench. Doing the usual methods, flatbed feeder, ground bait moulded around it with a mixture of hemp and tiny little pellets. I've catapulted out some small pellets, a little bit of corn, a little bit of hemp, just to get us started. And hopefully at some point today we'll get a few tench. First one of the day here, first cast, but it's not a tench. I've just seen it, it's a little common carp. Cheeky little blighter. He's one of the escapees from the top pond. Must have come over in the floods. Looks like this could be the first tench of the day. Only feels a small one. There you go. First tench of the day. Nice chubby little one. Only small, but that's one for the future there. They're getting bigger, but not by much. Second tench of the day. Immediately on the recast, literally had that last small tench. Recast it back out, put the rod in the rest, 30 seconds. So it looks like the small ones are on the feed this morning. It's a better one. Well, there's the first half decent one of the day. A nice male, around about pushing 5 pounds this one, around about 5. And as I always say, I think there's more to come. They seem quite active out there this morning. I've been fishing for about an hour and I've had 3 tench now and 1 carp, so not bad for the first hour. It's another little one. I did lose a decent one about half an hour ago. Hook just pulled out on that one, but quite a few fish fizzing. So I've moved the right hand rod out there now, so I'm fishing 2 rods side by side. Yeah, this is another little one. There you go. Do that. Yeah, looks a better one. Virtually swam in the net for me. Yeah, that's a better one. That's it's a good 5, probably approaching 6 this one. So finally got a decent one. Oh, look at this one. He's been in the wars a bit, hasn't he? I suspect he's probably spawned a little earlier in the year, you know, probably only a few weeks ago. Got some nasty scars on him, especially on this side, and quite marked up. But a chunky old fish, you know. It's 6'8" this one, 6'8" male. Here we go, there's another beauty. Nice clean male this one. Just on £5. So it's going pretty well today. It's only about 9:30, and I think I'm up to 7 fish already. I'll quickly get this one back, and I think I'm gonna have to get the shelter up because it's just started to rain. It was forecast, you know, showers all day, so it doesn't surprise me. So get the shelter up, get this fish back, and see if we can get some more. Progress report here. It's getting on for 3 o'clock now, and it's slowed right down. I had loads of action up to about 11 o'clock, and then it eased right off, as it quite often does on here. You know, the morning spell seems to be the best time. I've had a few odd fish since, mostly small ones, in fact all small ones really, all around about 3.5 to 4 pounds, and I've just been slipping them straight back. It's got to be over 5 pounds now to warrant getting the camera out, but it's been so slow that I've even I've got the old float rod with me today with the old centre pin. I rigged up one of my dad's old floats there. Found a box full of floats, old antique floats, so I'm going to start using them. Each time I come I'm going to use a different float. So I've been using this float. And a single grain sweet corn. But all I've been getting is rudd. I had 1 rudd, and I've had 6 or 7 roach. Up to about £half a pound or so. But that's all that seems to be in close. Loads of roach. Still keeps the interest going, doesn't it? The fish have been bubbling out there all the time, you know, in between rain showers. We've had quite a few heavy rain showers coming over this afternoon. But there has been bubbles out there all the time. But I've not really been getting bites, you know, just the odd bite. So I'm hoping as always, that the evening spell's going to produce a couple of fish before I pack up and go home. Got another, where are we now? 3 o'clock. So I've got another 5 hours, something like that. Should be enough time to winkle a couple more out. We'll see. Got one. They've been hard to come by this afternoon, I tell you. But that was soon after a recast, and just got a nice tench. I just think this is a photographable one, i.e. 5-pounder. Nice looking female, I think it was. So this afternoon's been pretty tough, so I'm quite pleased with this one. Hopefully there'll be a few more before we go home. But either way, happy with this one. There we go, it's about 6 o'clock now, and getting a little bit more action now. Had a few bites, lost a couple, but just managed to land this one. Hopefully I'll get one more before I go home. That'd be nice. Cracking male tench here. Just a tad under 5 pound, wouldn't quite make 5 pound. It looks like the fish are on the feed now because there's fish fizzing out there like crazy. I just had a 4-pounder which I slipped straight back. I lost another one, and now I've just had this one. So it looks like there could be a chance of 1 or 2 more before I go home. It's a better one. I've been sat here all day hoping for something a bit bigger than the regular 4-pounders I've been catching all day. Not a lot's happened in the afternoon, but in this last hour suddenly they're fizzing a bit out there, and I'm suddenly getting this flurry of activity, and I've just chucked that rod straight back out there after getting that last fish, just a tad under 5 pounds that was. Flicked it back out there. Within a couple of minutes it's gone again, and I've just landed a nice male. I think it's a 6. It's a 6 plus, this one, I'm sure. So it could well be the biggest of the day. So let's have a quick look now. What about that for a last gasp whacker then? I knew it was a good fish when it went in the net. I thought it was definitely a 6 plus, but it's a 7 plus. 7 pounds 6 ounces. And it's a male fish too, look at that. Big old fish for a male. 7.6. That's the biggest male fish I've caught in here, and the second biggest fish overall. And the last one that I was hoping for before I packed up. So I'm just about to pack up now, but just sneak this one in time. Superb. And the light's fading fast now, so I've had to use the light. And I wouldn't normally be fishing now if it hadn't been for Neil. Came around for a chat earlier, turned into a long chat. Kept me at the lake when I should have been going home. So he's rushed off now, and just getting ready to pack up and had this fantastic fish. So thanks for that one, Neil. Cheers, mate. Right, now I've got to go home.